Howdy, y'all. It's Reese, aka Bearman Prime, on this June 11th. Welcome back to my Read the Bible in a Year series. Thank you again for joining me. God bless you all. Card in the top right hand corner for the rest of the playlist. And please hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell. Really appreciate it. All right, so yesterday we kicked things off by reading about the birth of Jesus. We started the traditional Christmas story where Mary and Joseph go to the town of Bethlehem. They stay in a stable. Mary gives birth and wraps the little boy Jesus in cloth and puts him in the manger, in the feeding box. And the shepherds come, all that good stuff. So let's pick it up there where we left off. In Luke chapter 2 today, beginning in verse 21, we're going to see the first few days of Jesus and how people are already responding and reacting to his birth. Let's go to Luke chapter 2 today, beginning in verse 21. When the baby was 8 days old, he was circumcised, and he was named Jesus. This name was given by the angel before the baby began to grow inside Mary. The time came for Mary and Joseph to do the things the law of Moses taught about being made pure. They brought Jesus to Jerusalem so that they could present him to the Lord. It is written in the law of the Lord, when a mother's first baby is a boy, he shall be called special for the Lord. The law of the Lord also says that people must give a sacrifice. You must sacrifice 2 doves or 2 young pigeons. So Joseph and Mary went to Jerusalem to do this. Verse 25. A man named Simeon lived in Jerusalem. He was a good man who was devoted to God. He was waiting for the time when God would come to help Israel. The Holy Spirit was with him. The Holy Spirit told him that he would not die before he saw the Messiah from the Lord. The Spirit led Simeon to the temple. So he was there when Mary and Joseph brought the baby Jesus to do what the Jewish law said they must do. Simeon took the baby in his arms and thanked God. Now, Lord, you can let me, your servant, die in peace as you said. I have seen with my own eyes how you will save your people. Now all people can see your plan. He is a light to show your way to the other nations, and he will bring honor to your people, Israel. Jesus' father and mother were amazed at what Simeon said about him. Then Simeon blessed them and said to Mary, Many Jews will fall, and many will rise because of this boy. He will be a sign from God that some will not accept. So the secret thoughts of many will be made known, and the things that happen will be painful for you, like a sword cutting through your heart. Verse 36. Anna, a prophetess, was there at the temple. She was from the family of Phanuel in the tribe of Asher. She was now very old. She had lived with her husband 7 years before he died and left her alone. She was now 84 years old. Anna was always at the temple. She never left. She worshiped God by fasting and praying day and night. Anna was there when Joseph and Mary came to the temple. She praised God and talked about Jesus to all those who were waiting for God to free Jerusalem. Joseph and Mary finished doing all the things that the law of the Lord commanded. Then they went home to Nazareth, their own town in Galilee. All right, so here we see Joseph and Mary doing what the law of Moses, their Jewish law, told them to do. Jesus was circumcised when he was 8 days old. This is commanded by the law, where it's a sign for the people of God to be circumcised. And then they present Jesus to the temple because he's Mary's firstborn and he is a son. Okay, so they have to go to the temple to present Jesus to the Lord, as well as make the sacrifice of 2 young doves or pigeons. And they run into Simeon, who recognizes Jesus for who he is as the Messiah, the living Lord, because he says that he's not going to die until he actually sees physically with his eyes the Lord, and he recognizes that the Holy Spirit allows him to see that Jesus is the one foretold. And then Anna also has a similar experience here where she sees Jesus and the Holy Spirit moves through her and acknowledges that Jesus is the Messiah. So it's just more reiteration and more confirmation that Jesus is who he is. All right, well, that's all for today. We'll pick it up there tomorrow. Thank you again for joining me. I sure do appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.